صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه ما بعد. We are going to finish today the chapter of the repentance, and we have two hadith. The first one, it's has been recorded in the Bukhari and the Muslim, narrated Ibn Abbas and Anas ibn Malik, may Allah be pleased with all of them. أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: لو أن لابن آدم واديا من ذهب أحب أن يكون له واديان ولن يملأ فاه إلا التراب ويتوب الله على من تاب. وفي روايات: لو أن له وادي من ذهب لتمنى الثاني، لو أن له الثاني لتمنى الثالث، ولا يملأ عين ابن آدم إلا التراب ويتوب الله على من تاب. Narrated Ibn Abbas and Anas and Ibn Malik, may Allah be pleased with them, Allah's Messenger ﷺ said, if a son of man or a son of Adam had a valley full of gold, he would desire to have two. And nothing can fill his mouth except the earth of the grave. الإنسان ما بيشبع, will not never get enough. سبحان الله. حد بيدخل القبر, وطبعا التراب بيدخل في كل حتة, حينئذ يعني ايه يعرف الحق يعني. Allah turns with mercy to him who turns to him in repentance. And this is condition. يعني the one who will repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as we said, the truly repentance, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept his repentance with the conditions we mentioned before, the three conditions or four conditions. وحديث أبو هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه في الصحيحين أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: يضحك الله سبحانه وتعالى إلى رجلين يقتل أحدهما الآخر يدخلان الجنة، القاتل والمقتول. معروف أن القاتل لا يدخل الجنة، قاتل مؤمنا متعمدا فجزاؤه جهنم خالدا فيها. يقاتل هذا في سبيل الله فيقتل، ثم يتوب الله على القاتل فيسلم فيستشهد. يعني أحدهما كان مسلم والآخر كافر. الكافر قتل المسلم، فالمسلم شهيد دخل الجنة. ثم تاب الله عز وجل على هذا الكافر وأراد له الهداية فأسلم، زي كثير من الصحابة، يعني جزء منهم كانوا كفار زي خالد بن الوليد وغيرهم وقتلوا في أحد كثير، ثم تاب الله عليهم ثم أسلموا ثم استشهدوا، فكلاهما يدخل كلاهما يدخل الجنة. This nice hadith, Allah's Messenger said, Allah the Exalted smiles to two persons. One of them kills the other and both will enter paradise. How that come? How the one who kills someone, he will enter the paradise? And we know that Allah said in the ayah, the one who will intend to kill a Muslim, a believer, he will enter the hell, will be forever. So let us see what's happened. One of them kills the other and both will enter paradise. The first is killed by the other while he is fighting in cause of Allah, and thereafter Allah will turn in mercy to the second and guide him to accept Islam, and then he dies as a martyr, for both of them will enter there. Like a lot of Sahaba, yani, in the beginning used to be a non-Muslim, and they fight against the Prophet ﷺ in Ghazwat Uhud and so on, Khalid ibn al-Walid, and then they killed a lot of Muslims. Those who are being killed will be martyr, will be entered the paradise. Then after a while, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided those kuffar and they converted Islam. Khalid ibn al-Walid became a Muslim and good Muslim, and he died as a martyr, so he will enter the paradise, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make a tawbah upon them. And that hadith also, in the beginning, يضحك الله, Allah the Exalted smile at two persons. And we said before that we have a lot of attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu smile, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala laugh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala get happy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala get angry, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala see, Allah has hands and both of them they are right, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a leg, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala go and so on. All these attributes we believe on it as is it. We don't know how and the shape of it. But we have in the hadith and the ayat, Allah ثلاثة لا يكلمه الله. Allah says in the Quran, those Allah will never talk to them on the day of judgment, ولا يزكيهم, and will never purify them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a lot of attribute, but the shape we don't know how. Can we believe as it? Allah smile? Yes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a face? Yes. Allah has a hand? Yes. And so on and so on, as He subhanahu wa ta'ala described it Himself and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi wa sallam described Him. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by the way, we have a very important point here. When you make a tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you are honest in this tawbah, subhanallah, this tawbah, it will be huge. We have a hadith that a woman, she committed adultery and she came voluntarily by herself to the Prophet ﷺ, asking him to make, to punish her. The had, the one who will make adultery, if he's marriage, he's supposed to be stoned. So they came to the Prophet ﷺ and asked him to do that. So the Prophet ﷺ said to her, wait until you put your baby. Then she came again. He said to her, feed your baby until he get okay, then come back. So she came back to him. Then they ordered the Sahaba to stone her. So one of the Sahaba said, Umar ibn al-Khattab, and the Prophet after that he make a prayer upon her, the janaza prayer after she died with the stone. Umar ibn al-Khattab said, how you can pray the funeral prayer while she committed zina, adultery? The Prophet said, Wallahi, لقد تابت توبة لو قسمت على أهل المدينة. She made repentance if she could be divided upon the inhabitants of the Medina, it will be enough for them. لقد جادت بنفسها في سبيل الله. She was so honest. She know the rule that she will be stoned, but she said, okay, that's better for me now in this dunya rather than get punishment hereafter. Subhanallah. Because if someone, as an example, she steal or make a zina and they made the had upon him in the dunya, that will be kafara, expiation for his sin, and he will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pure in the day of judgment. But if not, it's up to Allah. If Allah on the day of judgment forgive him or her, or will punish her or him. So she made it in the dunya. She was scared. She made the sin, but subhanallah, she felt that she made wrong and she's scared from Allah's punishment. She went to the Prophet voluntarily and asked him to make the had upon her. So subhanallah, when the Muslim make repentance pure from his heart and sincere, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept it and it will be enough for us. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to provide us a pure tawbah from all our sin before we die. صلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.